Okay, so this is gonna be the last vlog from my UK trip, but unfortunately there was a lot of stuff that I didn't film at the end of the UK trip. I learned a lot from this trip. One thing in particular was that I'm definitely, I think maybe the older I get, the more I'm into traveling a little bit more slowly. And this trip was not slow. We were basically in a new place every single day. We were completely living out of suitcases. There was a lot of driving, and there was a lot of it that was really, really tiring and like really exhausting. So especially toward the end of the trip, I was just exhausted. So even though this vlog ends up in the Highlands still, in real life, we drove down through Edinburgh. We were in Edinburgh for a few days, absolutely loved Edinburgh. We drove down through the Lake District, we visited the Peak District, and we spent some time in Cambridge as well before flying home. And unfortunately, I didn't get any of that because I was just too wiped, and especially at this point, my original plan was to vlog and upload as I was traveling. But when I was in the moment, we didn't have Wi-Fi a lot of the time, and we were just moving too quickly that I couldn't settle down and actually get a vlog edited. So I was sitting on all of this old footage from this entire trip, and I was already overwhelmed by the prospect of going through it that I didn't want to add to the pile toward the end of the trip. I was just like not feeling it. Did get some pictures though. Gonna insert some pictures here. So in this vlog, you can expect to see a bit of the Isle of Skye. We talk about driving through Applecross and the crazy road that you have to take to get there. We talk about driving up to Wick. And then you'll see us on the banks of Loch Ness, and you might see a sea monster. So anyway, that's about it. Let's get on with the vlog, and then next week, you're gonna be seeing some regular vlogs from us. Goodbye, camping spot. We're headed back to the car. Good night, moon. We have all of our stuff all packed up. We're kind of pack mules right now. Becca has all the camping stuff. And yeah, we're headed on to camping spot number 2 today. We're going back, we're not going back. We're going to the Isle of Skye today, which I'm really excited about. It's supposed to be absolutely gorgeous, like one of the most gorgeous places in the entire world. We've been driving through like all of this amazing like area, all of these amazing areas, and Skye is supposed to be like even more amazing, and I'm kind of like, how is that possible? So it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Until now, I have to focus on not breaking my leg. I didn't get into Hogwarts, okay? I'm mourning the loss of my chance, okay? That's all.
We're here at the bridge, Glenfinnan viaduct, where Hogwarts Express will go by in September.
Oh, and also like the actual train is still on it as well, except we missed it, so
by like
no
20 minutes.
We
missed the train.
A couple times a day.
It's twice a day, yeah. So
twice a day.
It would have come around 11:30 and then around 3 o'clock, and it's like noon.
We don't have time to wait around till 3 o'clock, so we're just gonna come up and see it as is. And it's beautiful. I mean, honestly, all of this is gorgeous. Scotland, you've been holding out on me.
Picture perfect view of
gorgeous.
We're so close to Hogwarts, Katie.
Where's the actual like I mean,
where the castle was filmed?
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
I'm mostly, you know, not in existence.
In like the studio.
I was gonna say, like, it doesn't exactly exist.
None of it came up on the Scotland part of the thingy I found online, so I don't know. I can look it up.
What about Edinburgh? I'm pretty sure that's where What's Her Face wrote most of it. What's Her Face? You know what I mean. It's Harry Potter.
It's Harry Potter.
You know what I mean.
Maybe.
I will also just have you know that this camera is falling apart. Like, there's so many chunks taken out of the screen in the back. It is broken in so many ways. The flip out screen is hanging on one like nut thing, and so now I'm like nervous to flip it up ever. So that's next on the list of things to possibly get in the future, but holy moly, gotta save up some money after this trip. So I don't know if you can hear me. This is the K-ring up on Skye. This is this beautiful trail we've been walking. We were gonna camp up here, but it's so windy. We're trying to find somewhere else to camp. And this is the trail. There's Becca. It's beautiful, but so windy. So windy. Update, we're not camping here. When we first got here, this parking lot that you see was full. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cars plus a motorhome left. And one of those cars is ours. But the weather's turned and it's getting bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our stuff in the car. We're going to drive to like a nearby town, maybe find a pub, some hot food, and soup. Sounds so good. Maybe have a hot toddy or something. Yes. And come up with an alternative plan. This isn't looking so hot up here. No.
We just did quite the trip, and I wanted to just put a shout out because Katie did an awesome job.
Oh, thanks. I feel like a tiny bit of a headache. Yeah.
Because you're like concentrating the entire time.
Yeah, well, and it's like, it was tight and...
Very tight turns, lots of cars we had to pass.
I feel really sweaty now. I'm like...
Had to pass so many people, and it was all just like mist. Like you couldn't see anything. You could see the road and like the car in front of us.
All right, so hey, first of all, we're not on Skye anymore because we tried to camp one night. Well, we did. We camped one night, but we were gonna do a different spot, but it was terrible. Like the weather was so bad, it was so windy, and it was exactly like that outside, except up in the clouds. So we were basically like, yeah, let's camp in that.
Yeah.
And then we didn't because that's a horrible idea. So then instead we went to like this little inn and we're like trying to come up with a plan B and using their Wi-Fi a little bit to see like if we could find a hotel or something for the night. The inn we were at having dinner at was like, yeah, we're booked through September. That was kind of how it was with all the hotels around.
Yeah.
And so then we were finally like, okay, let's find a different camping spot. And we found this one camping spot and it was like 16 pounds and it had the best shower
It did.
in the entire world.
Best shower. Really warm.
Yeah.
Clean.
Good pressure. Oh my God. It's sad because it was like probably one of my favorite showers.
Well, and Katie wasn't gonna shower. I was like, I'm showering. And I got in the shower and I was like, yeah, Katie, you want to shower.
And then we like woke up this morning and we were like it's the weather, it was just, we couldn't see sky, like, which was kind of depressing because it was just so cloudy and misty, especially like up high. So we were like, no, we ended up booking an Airbnb. We're going up to Wick, which is like on the, I don't know, the east coast of the piece of Scotland that sticks up if you look at a map.
The northeasternmost coast, I guess, of Scotland. Yeah.
And
we had a place booked there, and we decided we weren't gonna go over there
because we were gonna camp more.
And then
this weather turned out like
decided
this.
to not do that.
Yeah.
So we're heading back to Wick.
Yep.
Or we are actually doing Wick again.
Yeah.
There's nothing really over there
that we know of. But
on our list. But we were in this inn, and for breakfast this morning, getting coffee, and this grandma lady with her grandson was talking to us. Oh my gosh, you have to go on this road over to Applecross. And we were like, yeah, sure, okay, we have time. We don't really know, we're not really doing anything today, just driving to Wick.
And we went over that.
And then that road ensued.
That was the road.
Now we're here at
This
this
is Applecross.
little inn.
Apparently the Applecross Inn has really good seafood. So that's part of the reason, like, she was like, you gotta go over this, you gotta go on this drive because A, it's a beautiful drive, but B, the Applecross Inn has really good seafood. And we were like, okay. Sure.
And like the very big bottom of the mountain that we've traversed was very beautiful.
It was.
And then it was
nothing
nothing because we were in the clouds the entire time.
Yeah, so that's basically.
And we also potentially have to go back over the mountain.
Well, we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if there's an alternate
There
route.
is a coastal route, however, it might take us
a long
forever.
time. Yeah, so we're gonna find a different route. If we have to go over the mountain, that's fine, but like, yeah, let's.
And I wish I could drive for you, but I don't want to drive.
Not over that, you're not.
If it was an automatic, I totally would, but with this, like, no.
On the wrong side, don't worry about it, it's fine.
We're on our drive up to Wick today, and we have lots of sheep and a single lane road. And so it's really fun because we have to pass all these cars and stuff, and it's great. It's just super fun. But the sheep are great. This is the view right now, and it is absolutely stunning. Imagine living in that house right there. Crazy, right? I'm so
I did. So today, it's a new day. Good afternoon, everybody. I was gonna say good morning, it's not morning.
No, it's like 2.
It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but we are at Loch Ness today. We're actually going into a castle. We're gonna find Nessie. That's the plan for today, okay? Okay. This is the castle, and this is Nessie's home. So we're gonna go up in here, and we're gonna see if we can find her. Look at the Great Hall. It is so great. Nessie Hunter. It's literally called Nessie Hunter. Nessie! Where are you? Oh my gosh, guys, look, it's Nessie. Do you see him? Do you see Nessie? Oh my god, we found Nessie. That was Nessie, did you see it? Crazy. So we're at the foot of Loch Ness right now, just so you know. Here it is. It's beautiful and amazing. It's a little bit colder than I thought it would be, but I looked it up and it's the second largest loch in all of Scotland, and also it's, I think, the deepest. No, it's the second deepest, it's the largest. Largest, second deepest, I think. Yes.
Wait,
it? One of them that starts with an M is the deepest.
Loch Lomond.
Loch Lomond is, I don't remember.
Largest surface area. Loch M.
M is the deepest, but this one has the biggest volume. That's what it was.
Yes.
There's like the top 3. It's like Loch Lomond, Loch something that starts with an M, and this one, Loch Ness. Loch Ness is the one that holds the most water. And there's a monster in it. There's a monster in it. We saw it. We saw it. This is definitely a lot rougher than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But it's
the
really
weather's
cool.
changing again though, so I think that's part of it. I'm trying to find like a sticker on my Instagram story that's like a little like messy or something.
Oh my gosh. I want one.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe. I feel like we need to go back into the visitor center and like find some Nessie shit.
There are a few Nessies in there. You just like take a picture of one of them and then like
just like put it in.
Yeah.
Look what I found, guys. It's Nessie. It like blows my mind how deep this is. They said that like
it's deeper than the North Sea by like 2 times deeper than the North Sea.
Well, like not only that, but you know, Puget Sound's quite deep. But it's like at the deepest point of this is like 1,000 feet or something like that, which is like almost the deepest point of Puget Sound. How?
I don't know.
How?
I don't.
But then you think about things like Lake Baikal, like in Russia. That not only is that the deepest lake in the world, but it's also the oldest lake in the world.
How do you determine the age of a lake?
I think it has to do with, I don't know, you can determine like certain areas of the world have like the oldest rocks and stuff like that. So I think it has something to do with that.
The ferries have been here.
I see that. Multiple times.
Actually, one's here right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fairy doing fairy things. I have this awkward microphone like protruding from my stomach, like a... It looks like an alien's coming out of my stomach, like rah. Like what is that movie? Like Prometheus? Like rah.
With your sweater and scarf, I didn't even notice it.
Okay, I'm going back.
Alrighty guys, it is time to end today's vlog, and we also already have a couple vlogs that are like normal vlogs that are going to be ready to be uploaded next week. So I hope you guys are psyched because I'm pretty psyched. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Bye!